Little Emilia may not know it, but she played a role in the fateful circumstances that saved her family and relatives from serious injury and possibly much worse. It was her baptism that brought the family together in this picturesque region of Chile for a celebration on the night the region would be struck with the worst earthquake in Chile in 50 years. About 50 miles away in Santa Cruz, the February 27th earthquake knocked a 3-story apartment building down to 2 stories, where 23 people died. Damage in the region can be seen everywhere you turn. Lolol is in the heart of Chile's winemaking region. Grapevines cover much of the landscape. The Lolol Hacienda, now operated as a restaurant by the Mujica family, was bought in 1891 by Don Mujica, and since then his descendant family has grown, now more than 100 strong. It was here on February 27th where the relatives gathered for Emilia's baptism celebration.
The Mujica family always likes to have a good time because they celebrate everything a lot, grandly. So the christening of young Emilia, for instance, was a marvelous chance to meet here, because only within the family members you could count 60 or 80 people, and all in a party mood.
It's late summer in Chile, and a Friday night. Everyone was outside, eating, drinking, and dancing into the early morning hours. And the 8.8 earthquake struck. When the shaking stopped, parts of the building behind them had fallen apart. Miraculously, no one was inside. But next door, an uncle, 64-year-old Nano Mujica, was inside his home. It collapsed on top of him. He did not survive.
He was such a warm man, very kind, simple but very honest and real. So yes, it is a real pain of the soul.
This earthquake has been very strong here. I believe all these houses all over this region were built to resist a certain degree of earthquake. But this one beat it all, in every degree, and destroyed them all. Practically all my cousins, my uncles, my godfathers, they all have lost their houses. They are all living in tents now, and so are all the neighbors.
This is the house where my father raised us 7 brothers. I am the 4th one. Here you can appreciate the results of the earthquake in the house. We are a big family. Each one has lots of sons, and that has bonded us, giving us the strength to keep going. How can I put it? Because I am very touched. How can I explain? Everyone is helping out, cooperating with all their hearts. Dad, you have to rebuild the house, they say, and the brothers agree.
Now the family is together again, not for celebration, but to clean up what's left.
It's been very sad, this thing. We don't know what to do. We are left with no house. This house is lost. It is all broken. The roof tiles, if you look at it from the outside, there's not one roof tile in place. This house is through, is over.
I somehow blocked it that night. It is the fear, the anguish, so very special. I just wanted Emilia's baptism to be here, at our house with the little chapel, because all my family is going to be here, and Emilia is the first great-granddaughter. My grandfather was so proud.
To have lost our cousin Nano. We all got together yesterday, and we had a beautiful mass in front of the very house that destroyed him. And all the cousins were there. You couldn't stop saying hi to everyone. It was very emotional. Maybe the house will fall to the floor, but we will still be in love with the place.
Por lo tanto, todos lo entienden así. Es cierto que han ido atesorando, teniendo cosas tradicionales como estas casas grandes.
You can treasure these old big farmhouses, but everyone understands these things fall apart sometimes, and when they do, it seems that the family gets even more unified.
This tight-knit Chilean family has new memories, both sad and joyous. And it has a story to pass to the new generations about how one little infant, through fate, saved the Mujica's from an even worse outcome in their country's devastating earthquake.